Earthwalker.
Yeah, what's up?
Good to see you, man. Back again.
Back again.
Back again.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Listen, I got a good one for you today.
Oh, I'm interested.
A heartwarming one. This one is about the power of prayer. A police officer prayed for a man that wanted to commit suicide and jump off of some building or the other. Let's go straight to the video and have a watch, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
I don't know if you've heard about it or anything.
Oh,
Let's
I
see.
have.
Oh, you have? Okay, let's have a watch and see what these guys have to say from Fox News Clips.
A new release dramatic video shows police in Jacksonville, Florida, helping rescue a man in crisis on a bridge earlier this month. Watch.
Whatever you're going through, man, you can get through it. No,
I see
listen,
it.
man, listen. Listen, you can get through this. Come on, let's talk about it for a minute. Can I at least have a prayer with you? You believe in prayer, I know that. Just touch my hand. Just touch my hand, man. I'm praying with you. But if you jump, you're going to hurt other people. And they're going to be hurting just like you're hurting now. The cycle got to stop of hurt. There you go, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
You love to see
that
it.
Jacksonville officer who helped that
that's
man in
wonderful.
crisis is Officer
he
Antonio
is.
Richardson. He joins us now.
Earthwalker. Don't you think that's wonderful?
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. You love to see it.
Yes, yes, yes. The power of prayer. The power of prayer and being a gentle person, an understanding person. And you know what? What he said was, think about the people you're going to hurt if you jump.
And that's something I think a lot of people who do suicide do not ever think about.
That's right.
They don't think about that. That's the
Yes.
selfish part of it.
Yes.
But continue, dude. Continue.
Yeah.
You're onto something.
Yeah,
You're onto something.
yeah, and you know, I think sometimes when you're ministering to those kind of people, if you tell them about themselves, say, well, about like look after yourself, they don't care. They want to die.
That's why they're there.
But when you tell them something about someone else, the family members, that's when you touch a nerve. And well done to the officer for doing that.
100%.
Let's
100%.
Yeah, let's hear what those he has to
Look
say.
at him smiling, bro.
Yeah, man.
What a fantastic job. You clearly saved that man's life. Can you, officer, can you bring me back to that moment? You get a call. It looks like a guy is going to jump from a bridge. Then what did you do?
When I got the call, it wasn't my call. I was just there to stop the traffic.
Okay.
And then a couple other officers that
That alone adds some significance to the story.
Yeah.
He wasn't even the one that was called. He was like, you know the extra in a movie?
Yes.
While the action's happening in front, Jackie Chan's
Yes.
in front, he's just buying fruits in the background. He was supposed to be there to say, hold on a minute, we
Yes.
can't go through here.
Yes.
That means he stepped up.
He stepped up.
He stepped up.
like a superhero.
My goodness.
The only difference is he didn't have to go into a telephone book box and change into a Superman.
I remember those. I remember those.
You know, he's a living superhero. Well done, man.
Because he is a hero.
Yeah, oh, come
And I
on.
know for a fact, if he did not offer to pray for the guy,
Yes.
I bet the guy still wouldn't have moved. I think it was the prayer, because he's probably thinking like,
Agreed.
because when you say prayer, that also automatically evokes God.
That's right.
And you're thinking, well, does he care? This
Yes.
guy's coming here.
Yes.
Can it really change things? Like, there's testimonies and stories about
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going, man.
Come on,
knew
Officer
my
Smiles.
position as a pastor, they asked me to come over and talk with the guy. And I just engaged in the conversation. Didn't know what I was going to say. Nothing was scripted. I just, Spirit of God, and just shared with him my heart. I did not want to see him jump. And at that time, I did not believe he was going to jump. I just felt within myself that God was going to spare his life. And he did.
Well, it goes on for a long time. How many, we only showed you 35 seconds. How long was the interaction?
The conversation lasted, the whole ordeal lasted about 40 minutes of just engaging him. There were times where, you know, he was at the edge.
40 minutes is quite long.
That's honestly
to trying to convince someone not to jump.
the whole ordeal. So I wonder what he means, but I wonder if like that 40 minutes includes when he got there to start talking, or the whole ordeal. Either way, that's a long time. And you got people who can't even wait 5 minutes for the bus, man. They're not gonna spend 40 minutes trying to read something like, hey, you wanna jump? All right, that's your choice, man.
Yeah, man, it's true. Some people don't care, you know.
Yeah, they really don't.
They'll be going to the shop, right? Buy something and walk back and go, ain't he jumped yet, man?
Yeah, they people really don't care. And for a lot of people,
Especially Americans. Don't be offended, Americans. Don't get offended, yeah? But it's the truth.
might have jumped, and I was afraid, but I was praying, and God spared his life, and
Amen.
we connected, and as a result of that connection, he didn't jump, and that's what it's all about.
That's right.
What amazed me is it was so brilliant of you, and I've never been trained as an officer, and you said it wasn't training, to stop thinking about himself. You said, think about the other people you're going to hurt.
That's what you said.
If you do this and you jump. And it got him, I imagine, stop thinking about himself for a second and picturing the day after. Where did that come from? Because it clearly worked.
During the conversation, he had told me his love for his family, his concern for them, and because he had that concern, I knew that would be the basis of us giving him hope for tomorrow. He was going through some things, and he did not want to hurt his family. Though he wanted to hurt himself at the time, he didn't want to hurt his family, and that's was the tool that was able to be used.
Antonio, what was it like? And we're looking at that moment right now. I don't know if you have a monitor. When he walks to the bridge, walks away from the bridge and to you and hugs you. Can you describe that moment?
Oh my God! It was a prayer answered. I was relieved. Immediately after, I called my wife and I just broke down crying. It was overwhelming to me. It was a dramatic moment. It was a pivotal point in my life. And
straight up,
as that officer there you see talking, I just went and sat in my patrol car and just wept like a baby because I saw a miracle. To me, that was a miracle from God.
And you're still in touch. Pretty amazing. Another great police officer doing great things who doesn't get the credit they deserve, but you got it here today. You saved somebody's life. That must be an incredible feeling. You don't have to do anything else. You're already a huge success. Thanks, Pastor Officer Richardson. Appreciate you sharing your story with us, and great job.
Well. That was very heartwarming, wasn't it, Earthwalker?
It's a big deal. Mm-hmm. I mean, if he keeps it up, he wouldn't just save physically. He would save both physically and spiritually if he keeps in contact and lets him know about Jesus, who is the reason why this man cares about his life.
Yes. And you know what? It's obvious that there must be something there within the man that wanted to jump, because from he was praying for him, it's obvious that he accepted the prayers. He received the prayers, and like I said earlier, the important part was when he said, "Do you want to hurt your family?"
Yeah, think about the others and all that. I mean, this whole topic alone has so much branching topics you can get off from this.
Yes.
From the police aspect, from the person and what he was going through, because he probably maybe he felt like a failure.
Could be.
Because he says, he love for his family and all that kind of stuff. Maybe he thinks, maybe he temporarily thought they would have been better off without him. Because they have there's a lot of pressure, especially on men. Providing. If you don't make $100K, you're not worth my time. All this kind of stuff. And water costs going up and up, and maybe he just lost his job, and now he's thinking, I let my family down again. They'd be better off without me. There's so much to literally talk about concerning this whole thing.
It's a deep one.
It's a deep one. And a quick comment for the police officers out there. Why don't you listen to this officer here?
Yes.
And learn skills from him, because you see how he used a lot of comforting, patience, and de-escalating language.
Yes,
that's something from what I've seen from many videos. The average cop does not have that. They escalate the situation to lead into a fight when you're supposed to de-escalate when dealing with people and stuff like that, even in traffic stops. So there's so many topics. We can talk about police etiquette and behavior. We can talk about pressures. We can talk about suicide itself. There's so much, but we can't go into all that just yet.
Wonderful, Earthwalker. You broke that down perfectly. And you know what? They should use that officer to train the other officers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How to use compassion and gentleness in situations. It will de-escalate. It will de-escalate it. I'm telling you. Listen, we have to continue to pray for that man who wanted to jump, pray for his family. We don't know what the situation is. As Earthwalker said, it could be bills, it could be he lost his job, it could be he's lost his wife, it could be anything, we just don't know. All we know is that we have to pray for him and continue to pray for the officer because the enemy doesn't like him right now.
Yeah, because he literally just, that's another thing. He literally just snatched the soul right out of Satan's hand. Because if he commits suicide, that's automatic hell itself. Right. So the fact that he stopped this guy, he just prevented the devil from getting that soul.
Exactly.
And I know the word gets thrown around a lot, and I don't accept it for most things. But this guy, by definition, is a hero. That police officer is a hero.
He's definitely a hero.
That is a hero.
So don't forget to put him on your prayer list and put some. I always tell you guys, we don't do it. Put some prayers in the comment section so we can get the prayers into the atmosphere, man. What's wrong with you guys? Or maybe Christians ain't watching the channel.
Oh.
You're not moving as a child of God. Pray for these people. Our views, we share our Christian views. Yes, we're not perfect. We know we're going to say things that might annoy you, and but we're still under construction, me and Earthwalker. But one thing we do know, even though we're not perfect, we know that we have to continue to live a life of prayer and pray for people who was in the situation like that man who wanted to commit suicide. Any last words from you, Earthwalker?
No, we're going to keep it like that.
So as we always say, we know you're watching. So get into that comment section. I'm also going to come around your house and tell your mom. Have a good day.
Yeah.